Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the General Hospital recap for December 6th through 10th. Have a little bit of, Okay, so I'll adjust the first thing first. Sally.
First thing first.
I will adjust, actually it's the third thing on my list first. But hi, Sally. You're awesome. Eckert's Bakery. Hi again. It's fun to fill you in on GH history if you don't mind. At some point, I recall Tony Geary wanted to move away from Luke and tell more of a blue collar. I'm sorry, was Luke not blue collar? I felt like he was from the wrong side of the tracks, moved his way up into the mob. But still, I understand where she's going here.
Yes.
Kitchen table stories, and he and Gloria Monty developed the lookalike cousin Bill Eckert. We knew that, and that's why we were saying, was that the family? Like all that. The backstory was that the Eckert family had a bakery that was run by Bill's parents. The storyline didn't catch on. Everyone wanted Luke, not Bill. Yeah,
exactly.
But the bakery continues in the background and sometimes pops into a storyline, which is a fun wink for longtime viewers. And it's been mentioned a lot more. So in General Hospital fandom, it was run by Fred Eckert and Angela Eckert. It's been around since 1888.
Wow.
It just says, in 1991, Fred owned Eckert's and had a welcome party with Angela at the bakery for a welcome home party, with Angela in the bakery for their son, Bill. In 2015, Luke gets Tracy croissants from Eckert's, which she calls her favorite bakery. Which I'm surprised, considering all the stuff that Bill Eckert tried to do to destroy ELQ.
Right.
That Tracy wouldn't
stop ordering from there?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just that good.
In 2019, Oscar and Jocelyn get cookies from Eckert's as part of his bucket list. How did we not put that together? Because we knew of Eckert's.
Right.
Yeah. And in 2021, Maxie arranged to have a cake from them for Jason and Carly's wedding.
Not for James.
Not for James' birthday, she doesn't. But for the wedding of Jason and Carly, describing them as the best cake in town. Cute. Right. So
yeah, thanks for the info, because I did not know.
Like we made the connection with the Eckert family, and I don't know if they were a national brand, but I always think of Eckert's drugstore, still. So I don't know if they were, but thank you, Sally. Thank you. It is so much fun talking with other people and having them remind us, because there's a lot.
We just don't remember everything. And that I guess we would have known, but didn't know. Like, I didn't pay attention to that. When Bill Eckert was around, I wasn't paying attention to the family bakery.
Right.
So.
Right, exactly. And it's not a spot now.
Right.
So it's not like Kelly's, where you're like, okay, but how did Kelly's come about? Stuff like that.
Maybe instead of a bank, they could put an Eckert's bakery.
They could be branching out.
There you go.
There we go. Love it. Okay, so I'll go in order of I had these thoughts now, because I had this thought while we were editing. What if Donna is in the high chair because of her spina bifida, and there's actually a therapeutic reason behind it?
That could be. I think you texted me that, because
I did.
Had like a baby conversation about it.
I did. And that I broke our first cardinal rule
of
not talking about the show, but I was just like, how are we both?
That would make sense, but I feel like there would be a bigger high chair that she would be in then, because she is bigger. Like, she just looked too big for that high chair.
But regardless, they should be addressing it.
They should.
I want to say that she is in it because of
you're giving them more credit than I do, because to me, I'm back on last week when they were like, now she's cured. No, she's not.
Right. But it would be great to say, oh, Donna, you're getting so big for that chair. We're going to have to order you a new one.
Right.
Like something like that. Have it be, it's part of who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then as I was listening to the show, I came up with an answer to your question as to why Nina is so close to Peter's face.
Okay.
Laura Wright and Wes Ramsey are together.
Yeah.
Laura Wright kisses Maurice Bernard.
Okay.
Maurice Bernard kissed Nina.
Oh.
So they're all swapping spit anyway. So they're good.
Okay. That makes sense.
That was my rationality. There's 3 degrees. Is that 3 degrees? I think.
Sure. No, I like your map that you made in your head of how it worked. Like I said, I was just surprised because they do keep decent space.
They do.
Even this week, I think it was Willow talking to Nina. Nina stepped towards her and Willow stepped back. And I know it was to like show the frightening they were arguing,
Right.
but you could just see them constantly keeping that distance. So yeah, Nina was on top of Peter.
Yeah.
So
You just want to keep going with that?
sure, I liked Carly's slap. That was my favorite part of all the Peter stuff. She's like, I just need one word with him. Bam! And ends up hitting him. And the guard like called her out but didn't call her out. It was like, that's not a word, Mrs. Corinthos.
Yep. I kind of wonder what your drive to work is that day.
Honey, so just remember that in the second scene, I get to slap you. So the fact you didn't run the dishwasher last night
Has
is going
nothing to do with this. Like, somebody forgot to put the seat down.
Thank you for mentioning that. Ryan never puts the seat down. And he's
Ryan,
always like,
put it down.
it's not a big deal. I'm like, dude, there are way more girls in this house than there are boys. So put the seat down.
He's only had him. That
I don't
does take a
care.
while, but
I don't care. I am blind.
yeah, you need to put it
without
down.
my contacts in. I'm going to fall
All
in the
he has
toilet
to do is
someday.
fall in the toilet one time and he will learn. Has a cold bottom. It's not delightful.
It's not, especially at like 2 a.m. when
No.
you just really have to go real fast.
No. Yeah, put it down.
Thank you.
Team Amanda.
Thank you very much. No gold star for him.
So who does get your gold star this week?
I don't know. There were a couple good. So I liked Chase stepping up. I did not like Willow and her like whining about them being together. You were with Michael. Shut up.
Yeah.
And then they turned around and threw it in his face.
Did not Michael being mm-mm. You know it's bad when I can't form a sentence.
I'm sorry, what was that?
He was tearing into Chase so unfairly.
Yeah.
Like, am I wrong?
No, you were absolutely right. Because Willow's all upset, and then Michael's like, you were making us feel guilty for the fact we were having an affair when you knew that baby that was conceived how many months ago was really your baby. No.
And at that time, Chase was not making her feel guilty.
Mm-mm. No.
I don't think he ever actively tried to. I think when he started to suspect it, he wanted to.
Right.
And he
He
started...
forgave that really quickly, actually.
Yeah. And he started to make those comments, but guess what? Way back when Bailey was supposedly conceived was a whole other time. This was not when Chase was in the wheelchair and he was figuring out that Willow is just with him because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, Michael.
No.
Mm-mm.
And
he is going to get killed if he does not, to steal your phrase, zip his lip to Ms. Wu.
He is not backing down.
He's entitled.
He is entitled. But he's a quarterman Corinthos. Of course he's entitled.
Not all of them act that way, though.
But he's the only one that's double.
Oh, yeah. So he's doubly entitled.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was not a fan of Michael's this week.
Mm-mm.
I felt that, and there was one time that he went to say something to Willow, and it was very, like, listen here, woman vibe.
Yes.
And I was just like, oh, no.
But they're going to excuse that because he's upset over Jason being dead.
How do you feel about Drew telling Michael about Jason?
No, it wasn't his place. Sorry.
Do you think it was more of a, I'm the first person that you've seen?
Exactly.
So
I'm going to tell you.
This has to happen.
Right. Because I don't want you to hear about it in passing
on the news
10 minutes from now.
Right.
Because you haven't had a chance to talk to your mom. So I understand why he did it, but no, I don't feel like that was his place at all.
Is every woman's reaction to Drew
mine would be
meant to make us think they've got eyes for him? Did you see Willow?
Yes.
I mean, yes. She's like, who?
That would be my reaction too. Hello. So now you're unattached, right? Because Sam's with Dante.
Well, he and Sam were not together when
he left, right?
Right.
But it's officially done.
I do have to correct you on one thing you said about Maxie not being happy that Sam and Dante are together because that's her best friend's husband. They were divorced.
No.
And
no.
Lulu was about to get engaged.
No.
I totally agree because I want Dante and Lulu back together.
Okay, she was going to get engaged because Dante had divorced her and was gone and never coming back.
Right.
So she moved on only because she had to.
It's been about a year already.
As soon as Dante came back, she was like, oh no, I'm confused. And then conveniently we killed Dustin, so she didn't really have to make a decision. But then
And put
she
her in a
had to go
coma.
away. Yes,
It's been a year.
I know.
Because if Julian
Mm-hmm.
was after that. So,
Yes. But no, I don't. I'm going to disagree with you that I'm still right and you're wrong. That I would not be happy.
technically, they were not married. Technically.
No, they're still not allowed to be together. I'm sorry. If the same circumstance happens in our life, do not.
No.
Tell
I'm
our
good.
friend
No.
that she's allowed to be with.
Which friend?
I don't
We
even,
have a lot of
I don't
mutual
even
friends.
know.
Which one's not allowed?
I'm not
kidding.
sure which friend. I'm not even sure what man I'm referring to.
I don't either.
I don't know. You can't have any of them. Do not give any of my men to any of your friends, because whether I'm with them currently or not, I claim all of them for eternity.
Wow.
From my friends. Mm-hmm.
Oh, from your friends.
From my
Okay.
friends. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That works.
Yes. I do not share well.
Can we go back to the Chase Brooklyn?
You can go
Michael,
wherever you want. 'Cause
Willow.
we got all over the place. Go
thing.
ahead.
I was very proud of Brooklyn, though, for
Yes.
stepping in.
Mm-hmm.
And
Every
being like-
single time someone tried to call Chase out, she was like, nope, actually, that was me that lied. It was not his fault. He didn't know. And Michael to be like, well, if you knew that you were with her at the same time, or like around the same time as the baby was conceived, you should have at least asked. What man
And
would
all
ask?
Brooklyn has to do is say, no.
Right. The fact that Brooklyn was moving Valentine in kind of said it all. From
And
his
she and
perspective.
Valentine were very public and
Yeah.
like flirty, and I mean, they were a cute couple when they were just messing around.
Right.
You know,
They
it was
literally left the hotel room and announced to the Metro Court that they had just slept together. So we all knew that was going on.
I mean, it only takes one time, but at the same time, there's a greater chance if you do it multiple times.
Thank you for that lesson.
And this is Biology with Shannon.
Combine that with last week's How to Make a Baby segment from me, and we have a whole new podcast.
But Chase justifying how much they are not together, and Brooklyn's like,
Yes.
I am right
Yes.
here.
I loved that. I loved that.
I like their dynamic. I like.
Mm-hmm. They're cute. They're going to be cute if they put them together. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how that's going to
So
happen.
is he going to move into the mansion now?
And that's what I'm getting from it. He said he wanted to be hands-on daddy.
Right.
I didn't like that he said Papa. That's Valentine.
Oh,
He said Papa.
I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to do what any proud Papa would do.
Well,
And
that's
I'm like,
a phrase, though.
no.
But
No.
that is a common
No.
phrase, though. Oh, you're a proud papa. Like, that's a common. Yes, I didn't.
Yes, but no.
Okay.
I have very strong opinions on certain things, and that's one of them.
Just saying it's a common phrase.
Yeah, but
They
okay,
use
you
it
can
for
say
guys of
you're-
all ages.
You can say you're a proud papa, but how many times has any child that
let's
you
see
actually
where this
know in real
goes.
life?
Right. Let's see where it goes from that moment
Okay,
to make sure that he does not continue using that word. Because I 100%.
is Valentine.
Yes.
The nanny got it right because she was like, "Here, you're all ready for daddy. Good job."
Oh, Willow correcting.
Yeah, there's not your
That was
place,
so weird.
girlfriend.
She's very feisty this week.
Right.
We're going to see it. I like it.
I like it.
It's like she's gotten a dark veil over her
She
lately.
needs to direct it in the right place, though. Don't question the help, because then the poor nanny's like, was I confused? You people change who belongs to who all the time. I can't keep track of who's married, divorced, who's the daddy. I don't know.
And FYI, you can use cloth diapers without a diaper service.
Right.
It's called a bucket and a washer.
What?
I was in
funny.
cloth diapers as a baby, and
Well, thank
my
you
parents
for helping the environment.
definitely could not afford a diaper service. I don't even think diaper services were a thing back then.
I bet they were.
In the 80s?
I bet they were.
Well, not where we were. I don't
mean,
know.
I'm
I was
sure
a baby. I didn't know what
I'm
was
sure you
going
had to
on.
be like rolling in the money. But I bet
started with cloth diapers with my kids, but we were in an apartment, so that just got
Wow.
too difficult.
You're a way better person than
I'm not
I
even
am.
gonna say my kids, my son, and then it didn't last because I couldn't leave him to walk the whole way down. Like if he was taking a nap,
Right. Yeah.
no. So
No, I don't even have a good excuse like that. I had a washing machine in house all the time, but
but still, I mean, it's obviously a way more convenient
yes.
and probably less stinky,
Mm-hmm.
but you can do it.
Yes.
I think that's all that I had about all of that.
First of all, we got Martin and Laura back. Yes, I loved them playing their video games and
And
the guards
fighting.
coming in and being
Yes.
like, "What's going on?"
So let's just go there. they go in if they hear them
Thank you.
arguing over
Thank
a
you.
video game, but knock, 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 is everything okay?
Thank you.
And they're not going to be in there while the maid's cleaning, just in case, especially after you just had to double check to make sure. And I'm sorry, you're trying to use that neck strangle thingy with 2 people in a house, even though Laura's in the bath. That's a high risk. Like, you didn't know that was going to happen.
Right. How did you know you were going to be alone with either one of them? Because if Laura
Right.
didn't go to take a bath, they would have both been sitting on the couch.
Right.
You couldn't have taken them both out at the same time.
Yeah. And Laura's just better than the FBI.
She
She heard all that while on the phone over running water.
Yes.
So good job. Yay.
She has totally justified why she is the mayor.
Yes. Well, she's the bomb. I mean, she's just,
She can't be the
she's
bomb.
justified why
You
she's
can't
Laura.
use the phrase the bomb. That's Mrs. Wu. Miss Wu.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She has to be.
She's just Laura.
the plunger because that's what she hit her over the head with.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Martin wakes up. He's like, is there a backup plan? And then passed out. Thank goodness he's
Okay. Yes.
Oh.
I would have been so mad if they had him come back just to kill him.
That was a really big cake for 2 people, though. And then Laura's like, I'm going to order one when I get... And I'm like, there is still a whole cake right on the table.
You know what? Don't judge. If
Finish
all
your
you,
cake.
No. If all you have to do is sit around and eat cake and video games, I'm eating the whole cake too.
But there was still so much left before you say, okay, we could use another one. It's not like there was one slice left.
She was ordering that one for when she got home.
Yeah.
The one that was there, they're still going to continue eating because they don't know how long they're going to be held there still. But yeah, I do agree with you that they busted in for the video game. And the door wasn't locked because it's not like the 2 of them are in a relationship. They're brother and sister. So
Right.
the door was unlocked for the guards to come in and out. And then the guard says, is everything okay? And the door's locked and they don't knock it in. They're just like waiting for you to answer.
Right. And they don't.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So many things wrong.
Right. It wasn't like Martin yelled, be right there. No one said anything. What the heck? Very weird. But I was glad that they were home. Yay. Oh, Willow. Willow was like the character of the week.
Yeah.
Week. Overheard Sunny and Nina talking in the chapel. I liked that she finally went after Nina and was like, nope, I was on your side. I was trying, but you're a jerk. I'm not doing it.
Yep. I don't even know what to say. Like, how many times do people have to repeat it to Nina? And she's still trying to justify it. And I liked when she said, when Willow reminded her, it was the purest thing you've ever known. Like, no, I heard you.
Right. Exactly. Got to take responsibility, Nina. Like Anna was saying to Peter, if you would just own up to what you did, then maybe I can help you. But while you're being a jerk, can't happen.
Yeah.
Not going to do it. I don't understand why Sunny is so ridiculous, though. I understand not wanting to tell Carly because that's not a fun thing to have to tell your spouse. But again, you had amnesia and she thought you were dead. So whatever happened, happened. It is what it is. To use my favorite line.
I do feel like he started to tell her, though, before.
But now he's at the point where he can't kill Peter because he doesn't want that to come out. That is not a big enough secret to not kill Peter over.
No.
No.
Especially not for him. He's got a lot of other secrets.
Exactly. He's done a lot worse to Carly, fully knowing what he was doing, not during amnesia, that she's not going to leave him over this.
Yeah.
She's going to be more hurt that it took him so darn long to tell her the truth.
Yeah.
Come on, Sonny. You're a better husband than this. Because I was talking about Peter. I'll just go to the next one. Maxie seeing him.
I was not expecting that. I
Nope.
definitely thought for sure that she was going straight to Valentine to be like, listen, here's everything. I need your help. What do we do?
Right.
Because Valentine has the experience with Faison and now with Peter. Like,
Yeah.
I thought she was going to go to Valentine.
I thought it was funny that Mac totally called her out, though. She was like, you don't even know what I'm going to ask. And he was like, yes, I do. You want to go see Peter. So.
But him saying, I can never say no to you. Or, I mean, he definitely has.
Yeah.
He definitely has. But him telling Peter, oh, old Mac was back, though.
Yes.
Old Mac was back. And
Mac's back. You're in a McDonald's commercial now, but okay.
Are you Mayor McCheese?
Oh my god.
Hello, Peter.
Once again, I swear, there was no drinking before this recording.
Oh, you remember like they had that climb up thing in the play place?
Yes.
Why did our childhood was so good?
It was. It was. I saw something on
We had the simplest things, and we're like, no, you just climb up this big metal thing that if the sun was on it,
and then go down
you
the
just sit there
slide.
and like, Mom, look at me, look at me.
You're like, I'm in jail. Yay, this is so fun.
cheeseburger. These kids lack imagination now. That's why they're remaking everything from the 90s
I agree.
and the 80s.
I agree, and all the toys are the same. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm
Oh.
with you. I saw something on Facebook the other day that people posted kids from the 80s had the best holiday season because of all the little toys you would get, and they had the reindeer from Burger King. I was like, I remember that reindeer. Totally had forgotten it until I saw the picture. But yeah, you don't
remember
get
when they
cute
made like
stuffed animals
Transformer
anymore.
Happy Meal things, like the little French fries
Those are the best.
that flipped out into being a robot?
At the Big Mac Museum, yes, there is such a thing. At the Big Mac Museum, they have those in the case.
Do
have you
they?
ever gone in and looked around? You have to go in there.
So, fun fact about Pittsburgh, it's actually where the Big Mac was created by James Delegetti.
Yes, everyone who's not from Pittsburgh is like, oh, what? Yes,
It's the Big Mac Museum. Yep, it's in North Huntington, Pennsylvania, where my husband grew up, where Amanda graduated from school. You grew up, basically.
I was there from 6th grade till
okay, so I'm
kind of sort of mostly.
Yeah. So
yeah, tell us something fun about the town you came from. We have a Big Mac Museum.
We created, and I worked for the creator's grandson.
Ooh,
yeah, he was one of my managers when I worked at McDonald's in high school.
Aren't you special?
He was so sweet. I really enjoyed the.
You should have married him, then he could be Mrs. McDonald.
I was like 16 and he was like in his 50s.
Oh, well, then never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
Where's that logic?
Where are we going with this? Everyone else is listening like, oh my gosh.
Mac is back was the point of all of that McDonald's
right.
talk.
And we don't just mean on canvas. We mean like that was the Mac that we...
Putting Peter in his place.
Yeah. But Maxie.
Peter,
amazing performance all the way around.
Yes. Because Peter was ridiculous. But we can still work things out. We can still. And she's like,
really delusional.
Oh, I loved it. She was
Choke
honest.
on it.
She was so honest. You're insane.
Or just basically saying, like, I will never be with you again. Like, get this through your head.
Exactly.
I loved all of it.
I'm just going to stick with Peter. I know it didn't happen till the end, but I'm just going to go there. So do you think he's really dead? Do you think that that's what it did? It killed him for real?
I don't know.
You were just happy to see Brad. I know.
I was very happy to see Brad. I don't know how I feel about that being how he dies, though, because Brad's an idiot, but Brad's not a killer. And they just made him a killer.
But not if he didn't know.
He knew. He knew.
Okay. So he had to know, because if not, he would have served the wrong trade and the wrong person. But they're going to make him bad.
Don't you think?
They're going to make him bad.
He made a very, 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 very seriously bad decision with the whole Wiley thing.
Yeah. But
he's made a lot of stupid choices.
I agree.
But Brad has never been malicious.
Right.
With the... He's done the wrong thing every single time he's been...
But it came from good intentions, not selfish reasons, which this was totally selfish to get himself out of jail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they're going to make him bad. That's why Ms. Wu went to Britt and was like, look, you can't be friends with him anymore.
I know! Whoa! Someone doesn't get to tell me just walk in my office, sit in my office.
I know, she was in her chair.
Did you notice the name change?
Yeah, why is that?
Probably because she's, I don't know, they didn't come right out and say it, but probably to not confuse us with Nina. So I'm thinking she must have more of a storyline coming up that's the only thing I can think of.
I would hope so, because I love her.
But, I mean, it really has to be, right?
I would think so.
So that we don't get confused, like, which Nina are we talking about?
Right.
Because they very obviously made a point of saying her name.
Like 100 times.
Several times this week.
100 times.
Whereas before, we only heard Nina said, like, twice.
Mm-hmm.
So most people, as soon as Carly said it, like, I rewound and turned on closed captions.
Yes.
Because I was like, we all know, well, maybe you don't know, they pretty much do all that in one take.
Mm-hmm.
Like, most of the scenes that they do are first and only shots at it. So things get, there was something that was said incorrectly a couple weeks ago, and I forgot what it was. Obviously, it was that big of a deal.
Said something weird that a couple weeks ago. I can't remember what it was, though. Yeah.
But it wasn't as impactful as
Right.
yeah. So
Oh, I can't wait. But yeah, I think that's going to be the storyline is they're going to make Brad bad. Brad bad.
or
So
is it,
tongue
but
twister.
remember when we talked with Perry Shen, we're like, the Wu clan is, I think a lot of them are in jail, so maybe he's just had a chance to learn of his family's heritage or
Right, because Britt tried to call her out on that too. Well, how are
Mhm.
you going to tell me I can't be friends with him when you don't even know your nephew? And she
Mhm.
was like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. So I don't know when we're ever going to be done with Alan, but I think going into the Wu family and the Asian hoarder storyline would be awesome.
Oh my gosh. So I should just like dedicate a week to laying in bed and watching YouTube because
If we could just,
so much stuff.
yeah, but that's an eventually because we're still, so this week we were talking about just 1998 and he didn't die until 2007. So,
But I feel like
the next couple years,
I know we
fly.
keep saying that, but for real, the 2000s,
For
he did not
real.
have a
No.
major storyline that we're
No.
going to have to sit on like this.
Not until he died. Oh,
Right.
that's horrible. I shouldn't laugh at that. Yeah, I really see that Michael is probably going to get himself into some serious trouble, though. And see, here's what I think is happening, is that we're seeing Willow get jealous of Chase in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Chase is going to move in. She's going to see what a great dad he is because,
Yeah.
Michael's going to get himself involved into, even though he's not getting involved,
He's
but
going
to become a target for the mob,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought we were trying to avoid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because he just can't keep his mouth shut. And Willow's going to start wanting Chase back, but then it's going to be too late because he's going to be with
Brooklyn.
Yep. That's my prediction.
I agree with you because she's very wishy-washy back and forth. And
Yeah.
she doesn't like the bad Michael stuff. And
No.
Chase is just perfect.
And I think she's going to start seeing that
There's a lot more.
There's a lot more than he has had.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
So is all that's
And I
left
like
is...
Michael. I just hate whenever they do, like, I don't know.
They just need to pick a side. Like, I know everyone obviously has good and bad parts of their personality, but he goes real dark for a couple weeks and then he's back to like, hey,
Ned is
what's
a
up?
really good example
Yes.
of, he's a really good guy, but
Right. He has certain things, like
Right.
most people do, that's going to push his buttons.
right. But he also would not, I'm not saying Michael's dumb, but Ned is smart
Mm-hmm.
and would think things through
And see the
before
bigger picture.
telling a mob boss
Yes.
no.
Right. And so disrespectfully.
Correct.
It's one thing to say, yeah, I'd like to respect the decision that my father and you made. I understand where you're going with that, but I
need to
have
look out for
make
my son.
an appearance and this is whatever. But he was so, like you said, cocky about it. Just
Yes.
like, nope, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I wanted to punch him. So.
Okay.
I'll understand whatever actions need to be taken.
That's going to be interesting.
It is. So all that's left is Brando and Sasha. I loved Lucy. That was my takeaway this week when she was talking about all the miscarriages that she suffered and
I know.
having Serena for Scott and Dominique. I was like, yes, I remember that. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So it was
It'd be nice if
sweet.
Serena maybe made an
know.
appearance.
So Scott
Especially
could at
since,
least have one
her
kid.
dad just came back from falling out of a parachute or out of a plane.
Right.
You think
didn't
that
fall
she
out
would
of
have
the
called?
parachute, though.
No. It's got to go boom. But no, Sandra went boom.
That would be more of a splat. Scotty went splat because he fell out of his.
Splatty Scotty. next Halloween's hot toy. Next Christmas's hot toy. Splatty Scotty. You have Gak in the middle.
What? Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What's in your cup for real?
For real, it's water. I haven't had a drink since I was with you on Thursday.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, love Lucy being so sweet.
Yes.
And even Gladys was like...
At first I was really hoping that Lucy didn't know about the baby with the way that she was going off about how they were going to take Deception public and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because her just coming, but then the way that she explained it all, I was like, okay.
Yes. She was trying to distract.
Yes. And what were you saying? I'm sorry, Gladys.
That's okay. Yeah, Gladys was actually, I mean, she kept the Gladys personality of still being a jerk somewhat, but she definitely had concern for real for the baby.
I don't think she was being a jerk about the name. I think she was distracting herself.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was like, she was becoming way too vulnerable with Carly, and she immediately like caught herself and was like, oh, and what the heck is that name Liam? You know, like, to kind of like, nope.
Put the wall back up.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
That was my impression, because at first I was like, seriously, lady?
Yes.
And then I started to really think about it, and I was like,
okay.
She was probably just changing the subject, you know, like.
That works.
Becoming herself. And I was so confused when Carly was like, I'm just going to take this one gift. And I'm like, why are you keeping one of the gifts? Because it was Avery's gift for Liam. Yes. That was so sweet.
That was so sweet.
I do like, okay, Michael's good task for the week was when he gathered up all the things and he's going to take them to Brando and Sasha's. And okay, with you and Michael and Willow are going to be godparents?
No. Someone that I hooked up with cannot be the godparent to my child. No.
It just confused me because...
Just no. Again, just no.
It's just weird.
That would be like me having a baby now and asking my ex to be the godfather. Like, that's just weird. No.
Yeah.
Not happening. And I know they're friends. They can be friends. It's very mature. Good job. But godparents? No.
I think it would be weirder if Chase asked them.
True.
Because Sasha and Michael had a good split.
Yes.
You know, theirs was amicable.
Yes. I'll agree with that, but it's still too weird.
Yeah.
No, because that poor kid is going to be like, find a picture 20 years from now and be like, wait a minute, you dated Michael? What? No.
Right. I liked Austin telling Maxie what he did to Peter.
Yes.
And he's like, oh, if he comes in here, I'll just kill him in self-defense.
Yes.
Like, so super smooth.
I loved it. She was like, stop talking to him. Just leave him alone.
Right. Like, I know you're trying to help, but
just stop it.
Maxie was kind of like having a lot of conversations this week. Like, talking to Sunny about like, no, seriously.
Yes.
You have my permission to do what you need to do.
Exactly.
Loved it.
That was where he disappointed me with the, like, oh no, I can't do it because Peter will expose the fact that I didn't even do anything with some chick except for kiss her when I was in Nixon Falls and I had amnesia.
But he is having Peter taken care of.
Yes.
So that, because that's the only, in correlation with having his parole person
no, I'm
vote in favor of Brad. And I like that he's keeping his ground on, but I can't tell Michael not to.
Yes. I was okay with that. And as long as Peter gets killed, I don't care who does it. It just felt out of character that that would be the reason why.
Oh, we need a good murder mystery. They need to not show us this.
Okay.
Well, they kind of already did if they didn't, but that'd have been a good murder mystery. It'd been like the whole Who Shot JR thing.
Yeah. Everyone wants Peter dead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity.
I'm sorry.
Well, should he survive this poisoning and get out, I would like to see Peter die and have a real whodunit. I'm serious.
How many times can we say the sentence, Peter died?
It's like the Susan Moore murder.
Yes.
We could have done that.
I'm not disagreeing.
Ava knows that Nicholas had Hayden shot.
Yes. I liked her holding her own. And her whole analogy. What are you thinking about? Rat Kings. What?
Right.
That was so good.
And then Brando in the chapel. Oh.
And TJ was so nice. Like, that was a good relationship. Like,
yes.
Look, again, something weird happened because I didn't know she was with you, but she wasn't really with you, blah, blah, blah.
They weren't friends before. Brando didn't know who she was. Right. Brando didn't know that, haven't you been with TJ since you were like 13?
Exactly.
TJ. Did I say Brando? Yeah,
Brando,
I said that
TJ.
right.
Yeah,
okay.
You're right.
I thought I flipped them.
No. Okay. You're good. So, yeah, that was just very, very mature of him to be like, I saw she had all her friends. Maybe you need someone to talk to. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Right.
I'm here for you, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was nice. Did you notice that Brando's all in black, though?
Oh, no. I didn't pay attention to that. Don't do that.
He's wearing a black t-shirt and black jeans.
No.
So is he going to be the new enforcer?
No.
Because they were talking about how Sonny is now more exposed. Because Miss Wu was basically saying, like, you're not as strong as you were with Jason.
That means that they're definitely going to kill the baby.
But I don't want Brando and Sasha to break up, and they'll totally break up if he works for... Maybe he won't. No.
No, if he's going to be the enforcer, then they're going to kill the baby because that's going to be the whole point. Is that
That's going to be what drives him over the...
Yeah. And then Sasha can't be with him.
No! Okay, maybe I was just reading too much into the black t-shirt.
I don't know who's going to be the enforcer, but I feel like that dictates that whole storyline.
Is the black t-shirt? The black t-shirt dictates the story?
The black t-shirt. Whoever is wearing the black t-shirt can't be happy.
I'm just going through things in my head of options. There's not really any. When Dante first came back and Brando was around and we wanted Jason to be a good guy,
yeah,
Dante to be a bad cop, and Brando to be enforcer, but we don't want that now.
No. And I don't think that Drew will do it, and I don't think that Dante will do it.
Oh, maybe Drew will do it.
I don't think Drew will do it.
Oh!
Yes.
Somebody sent us a message, and I forget who it was, and I apologize. Someone said, what if Drew is still... Brainwashed, thank you. Into, like, hurting Maxie or something like that. And getting...
No. I don't want that to happen. No.
But even though, like, he's deprogrammed, well, like, what if that's still...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the programming is to pretend like you're deprogrammed.
Right.
Got it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I don't want that to happen.
No. But then the last thing about Maxie, and then we can just go into our own real life stuff, because Georgie left her lunch at home, and so Maxie was going to be late going to see Sasha.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yep.
I was like, I like when they throw in those little...
real life things that happen.
Yeah.
You have one plan and your kid messes up.
Exactly. All you had to do was grab the bag. But yeah, I think that was it.
Mm-hmm. It was a good week. I felt like
everything
moved along well. It was good.
Yes.
Except for the fact that we're still on our 72-hour hold.
We're just about done though.
I know, but still, we took part of last week and this entire week, and we're still not out of 72 hours. So Christmas is going to be like in February if they don't roll this along.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got for GH though.
Okay. Reality check. What did you do fun this week?
I had some drinks with Amanda on Thursday night.
Some drinks. I think Shannon...
I only had some drinks.
Shannon had a few, and Amanda had more than a few, and if you put that together, it's some. So...
that's math. No, it was a good week. That service project is almost finished. By the time this is released, we'll only have one left out of the 7 events. Not happy with the post office right now. The bags were supposed to be delivered in Denver on the 2nd. And yeah, it's been 10 days and they're still not there.
Well, that's not good.
Because even though there's 7 different locations doing this service project for Ronald McDonald House, we wanted it that all of us were delivering the bags this week.
Right.
I mean, it's not the end all be all. They used grocery bags instead, like in the meantime, but
still,
it just stinks to look at the tracking and be like, seriously, it's been in Denver since the 4th.
Yeah.
Like,
right. That's the frustrating part. If it's moving a little bit, you're like, okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. But when it just sits in the same spot,
right.
You're like, I'll go pick it up myself. Never mind.
Exactly. So I don't know. But so we had the service project night, the one night that I had organized on Wednesday. And then the next night we had our holiday party for the Professional Moms Network in Pittsburgh. So that was fun to be able to get together with everyone 2 nights in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the holiday party, I learned that you were out.
That was totally by surprise. That was all Megan.
Best nights always are.
But it was all Megan because she had messaged our friend and been like, when can I watch the kids? And so then it rolled from there.
Very nice. And then Friday we went, and so my son was done with finals on Thursday. And I mean, he has a car at school. He could have just come home.
Yeah.
But last year, and actually it was a year ago today because thanks Facebook memories. Last December 12th, we went and did the driving tour of the school because it was the only one that was not doing
I remember
on campus tours. And so we just decided to go up as a family, do the driving tour, and then I forget how we decided to just go to the mall for the day because we're not like
mall people, yeah.
Right. And so we did. Oh, you know what? Because I think that we were just like, hey, there's a mall nearby. We can get each other's Christmas shopping done for each other, except for me because I've already got everyone done because I do the shopping.
Wow.
So my daughter the other day or a couple weeks ago was like, hey, we should go back to that mall. And then on Facebook, Presque Isle in Erie, like up near Erie,
Mhm.
was supposed to be having like a 13-mile,
Oh, wow.
like huge lighting event, whatever. The pictures looked great. Last Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I logged on and they'd been a victim of a scam. Some third party had created a fake light festival. They did have one going on, but it was not these huge elaborate displays that it looked like. They'd actually stolen them from Hershey Park's lights and put them on, said that they were selling tickets, stuff like that. So we're like, okay, are we still going to go up? Because like that was what we were going to do Friday night. And then we were going to go shopping Saturday, do like an overnight. So we're like hemming and hawing. And then we found this nature center up in Erie that has like a walk-through light thing. And Presque Isle does have a light display. It is not as fancy schmancy, but it's actually still really nice. And they were both free. So we went up, we had dinner at a place in Edinburgh. So then we went to the lights and we went to the walk-through one first, and then we went to the drive-through, and it was nice. I mean, you did the 13-mile loop around the park. It took about an hour. In the second parking lot, they had set up, it was really cute. There was a hot cocoa cart that you drove up to. So it was like a food truck, but you drove up to it.
Nice.
And they had the quote reindeer from the night before Christmas, like at the front of their truck. So it looked like a sleigh and like that kind of a sleigh and everything. And it was like $2 for some really good hot chocolate. And you just drove around. You listened to the music and saw the lights. The lighthouse was covered in lights and stuff. So, I mean, it was pretty. It wasn't what we had originally thought, but I mean, it was nice. You know, so if you're up in the Erie area, go check out the lights at Presque Isle. I guess the first weekend, they didn't even know about it. That was the thing. They didn't know about the hoax thing until all these cars were coming through and we're like, what is this?
Oh.
Yeah. But it was really pretty. I was happy with it. So, and my bathroom started getting renovated on Friday. Had a busy week. I like how when I have like nothing and I'm like, I don't know.
I did nothing.
I took a nap this week. That's my reality check. And now I'm like, and I did this and this and this and this. But yeah, our bathroom is one of the last things that we're updating. And
I'm getting a soaking tub. I'm coming over and using your tub.
Not until I've used it.
I'll supply all the bath bombs if I can come over here for bath time.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, so my big night out for me was Thursday night with you and our friend. That it was supposed to just be a drink, and somehow it turned out into a long night adventure. But that's okay. It was a great time. I needed it. I feel like we all needed it. So
yeah,
it was good. Megan was watching the kids, so all is right in the world. And then this weekend was Madeline's real birthday party, her fourth one, if we're keeping track, where she had her friends sleep over. And I was a little scared because the last sleepover I did was for Matt when he was like 12. And it was successful. It was successful back then too, but I was still scared. So, it ended up that 4 little girls could come. We had invited 8, and I was like, well, this is a good number. And I bought gingerbread houses and like just snacks and stuff. And so we did the gingerbread houses as like our activity. And then basically they just played like little girls do. Barbie was an American
awesome.
Girl and up and down the steps. And the most annoying thing.
Giggling until 2 a.m.
Exactly. They were up till 2. I couldn't
wow.
believe it. Yes. They were well, in my mind, they were supposed to sleep downstairs in the basement, and I was going to sleep down there with them, but like off to the sides. They could still do their thing,
but it's still.
But if they needed
young
someone,
yeah,
because
a different house.
I was the kid that did not sleep over at friends' houses when I was little, even though I said I was going to. And so you wake up in the middle of the night, and it's a strange house, and you have to find the parents,
and
whatever.
You forget where you are.
Exactly.
Yes.
So to me, I was like, I will sleep right here at the bottom of the stairs, so they cannot leave. Like there's a bathroom downstairs and whatever, so they cannot leave this area without me being aware. And if they do get scared, they can just wake me up. Well, we don't have any window coverings on the sliding glass door yet still, and so they were like, "That's too spooky. We can't sleep down there." So they ended up.
I get that.
Yes,
there is nothing worse than looking out into your own reflection in a window.
I just hadn't thought about it because
you don't sleep down
there's
there.
lights and stuff, so it's not like we're just whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, they decided they would sleep in Madeline's room. So at the last minute, I was moving air mattresses all around and whatever. And they all got comfy and they stayed up until like 2 a.m.
Wow.
And then they were all up by like 7 because they wanted to go find the elf on the shelf. So you could hear all these little feet thump, 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 thump down the steps looking for the elf. And it was really cute.
Oh, that's so sweet,
But-
though.
Yeah, she was super happy. And the kids, like I said, the worst part was they were having screaming contests. And that got to a point where I was like, okay, can we stop doing that now?
Yeah.
I need some Tylenol. But besides that, they had a great time. And the little smile on Madeline's face, it was like
That's sweet, though.
the best
I
day
love
ever. So, and then perfect timing was then they went off to their dad's house. So her friends left and then my kids left and I was like,
Nap
it's
time.
quiet. I'm going to bed now. So
Awesome.
that was my weekend.
That's awesome.
But now we're done with birthday. No more birthday for this month.
Just Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I'm not done with that yet. I'm not like you. You want to do some shopping for me?
No, I have a couple things that I still have to.
You did go shopping for me, actually.
I did go
So-
shopping for you. You're right. I got one thing for you.
Yes, thank you. We won't talk about it just in case Megan would listen, but thanks for picking that up for me. We'll talk about it after Christmas.
I know what you're getting. But on another note, on Thursday's episode, we are finally going to talk about Alan Quartermain's drug addiction. Remember when we thought we were going to be done with this by October?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Even the drug addiction, when we were talking about it, like I remember it happening, but there was other storylines that I was more interested in because we've talked about that was whenever we were younger.
Right.
And so it wasn't going to take a whole year. And then whenever you went onto YouTube, it did. It spanned the whole year.
73 videos.
Yeah.
Each about 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
We did it. So listen on Thursday for the whole storyline. And we're not like excited about the fact that he had a drug addiction. It was just done really well.
So well that he won an award for it. Like you
Right.
can't.
Right.
Can't not be excited by that level of performance. So
So we'll see you on Thursday.
have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to peer54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Peer 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at peer54podcast@gmail.com.